back. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I did. I had a good weekend. I went to see my auntie. We celebrated her 90th birthday. She looks good too. She looks good. Child, she's smaller than me, and not in a bad way. You know, she was so vibrant and lively. We laughed so long and so hard. My cousin was there. My cousin Connie and her daughters. Oh my! I had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. Shout out to my cousin Connie. Shout out, girl. But oh my God, we're gonna do the wedding in October. My second cousin Kiara, my cousin Peanut, so Mildred's daughter, is getting married in October, and I look forward to that. I look forward to just laughing and having a good time. Normally when we get together, it's a funeral. This time it was a birthday celebration, a celebration of life, someone who's here still living their life, their 90th year. You understand? That was powerful. I loved it. And she was so vibrant. You know, she was laughing. She was bringing up old times. You remember that time? You know? Oh my God, I enjoyed my weekend, but I don't want to make anybody jealous about, you know, their weekend if they didn't have a good one. I had a good one, and you know I always like to share my good times. So yes, thank you. Yay me, and yay my family that we spent it together. So anyway, it's Motivational Monday, and we are here to break generational curses in our family. I'm starting with me, okay? My job is to speak with you guys and try and inspire you and motivate you to do what you need to do to improve your health if you suffer from high blood pressure or sugar diabetes. If you're new here, my name is Janice LaStar Simmons. I am the host of the Brave Stars podcast, and I am a survivor, a breaker of chains, and an advocate against domestic violence. So while I'm mentioning domestic violence, I want to share that number with you for anyone who may need it, or if you know someone who may need the number. It's 1-800-799-SAFE. 1-800-799-SAFE. Again, that's 1-800-799-7233. Okay. Well, let's get started. I want to start with today's affirmation of meditation. But before we start that, can you please hit that like button? Hit the like button. Share the episode. And if you're new here, subscribe, please. Yes, subscribe. This way, when the podcast comes out on Mondays, you'll get the fresh new episode, okay? You can catch it any day during the week because it plays for the whole week as long as you press the link, you know? But share the episode, subscribe, like the podcast. Thank you. Okay. Now, for today's affirmation of meditation, I'm just so bubbling over with love. I'm going to share her secret, even though she said, my auntie, she said, it's not really a secret, baby. I'm going to tell you. She said if it was a secret, she wouldn't tell me, you know? So I just, oh my God, I enjoyed her. We had a good time. We did. We had a good time. But today's affirmation of meditation is, I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and take care of it. I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and take care of it. I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and to take care of it. Say it. I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and to take care of it. I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and to take care of it. I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and to take care of it. Believe it. I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and to take care of it. I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and to take care of it. I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and to take care of it. Be it. It is my divine right to love my body and to take care of it. I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and to take care of it. I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and to take care of it. I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and to take care of it. I give myself permission to grow old gracefully. It is my divine right to love my body and to take care of it. Now, I want you guys to say this affirmation of meditation today, throughout the day, and throughout your week, but say it multiple times throughout your days, okay? We have to love our bodies because you only get one, you know? And if you love your body, you will take care of it. So have you guys been standing in front of the mirror and stating your other affirmations? Have you been able to stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself that you love yourself? Tell yourself in a million different ways, however you need to say it, until you start believing it and actually loving yourself. You know, look at yourself. I love you. I love you. You know, say it how you need to say it. Say it how you are. Be your own kind of beautiful. You have to start with you. If you don't love you, how do you expect someone else to love you? You know? We got to do these things, and we got to take care of ourselves. And you can't sit around beating yourself up and wondering who's going to come into your life. That shouldn't even be an issue. People are in your life. That person might be right in your face. It's just up to you to open your eyes. But once you love yourself, you will see the love that's around you. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. But it's Motivational Monday. You know who I'm talking to. There's someone who needed to hear that. Okay? You know who you are. Anyway, I want everybody to have a wonderful week. And the only way to have a really good week is you have a really good Monday. You start that week out right. It's going to be, oh my God, it's going to be fire all week. You're going to be like, oh, hi. I mean, that's the feminine version of it. You guys know how to handle it. Yeah, woo, woo. Don't mind me. I'm a happy-go-lucky person. So I do all of this. But anyway, I just love you guys. I love talking to you guys. And I have a friend who sent me a message. They sent me an email saying they needed some help with getting healthy, you know, and eating right. So I did respond to the email, but I didn't hear anything else back about it. So I was saying, you know my number. call me, you know. Anyway, you can get through. Call me. Joe, I'm talking to you. You can get through. So anyway, I mean, because you may have some specific questions that you would like to ask me about certain foods or certain things. I don't know what it is you want to know. So call me and we can talk about it. Okay? Anyway, yeah, we got to get this on the roll. Okay? It's Motivational Monday. I want everybody to, love yourself. Look in the mirror. Say those affirmations. I am healthy. I am whole. I am healed. I am complete. And I am blessed. Say it in whatever order you need to say it. And if you don't feel blessed, say it until you feel blessed, okay? Blessed, being blessed, oh my gosh. You want to know what being blessed is like? Okay. Now, y'all don't have to agree with me, but that's quite all right. I already know. I always say, blessings only come to those that notice, I always say that. I even have it tagged inside of my email. It's for whoever I send an email to, work or whatever. It says that. Blessings only come to those that notice. I watch out for my blessings. I look for my blessings, okay? Now, when I was going to Delaware for the birthday party, I knew it was going to be snowing. I knew it. I said, it's going to snow, and oh my goodness. But I got good tires on my car, and I got all-wheel drive, and I don't have a little bitty car. I got a nice size sedan, so it's got some weight to it. So, and that just means Miss Leadfoot got to slow down. That's all. You got to drive slow, honey. So I prayed about it. I got up in the morning on Saturday morning, and I was like, you know what? You better get out of here now. So I was able, because they were saying it was going to start snowing at like 2 a.m. Saturday. The party was from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. in Delaware. I'm like 5.5 hours from there, So I'm like, I'm going to leave. It was like in the morning time. I'm getting up at 7. I'm getting it together so I can get out of there. I'm packed and everything from the day before. I had everything I needed. I just had to get in the car and go. So anyway, I left at about 10. God blessed me to whereas it did not snow when I was leaving. When I woke up in the morning, there was no snow. When I was leaving, there was no snow. They turned around and said it was going to snow that night, which it did. My daughter got off work early. She usually works nights, but she got off work early because it was snowing, so bad. They closed. The job closed. And she called me to let me know she was home at about 10:30. I was like, really? She's like, yeah. I said, oh, my goodness. So waking up. And I woke up at 5-something in the morning. And I was like, I got to get out of here. I got to deal with this snow because the snow is just going to be, I got to be prepped and ready for it. Anyway, y'all don't get it. I really don't like to take those long type of drives anymore. You know what I mean? But I had to because I didn't bring my work computer because otherwise I could have worked from out there. I didn't have to do that to myself. I could have brought it and then I didn't have to rush back. But long story short, I'm ready to go. We went and did our little continental breakfast thing because I had cousins that stayed in the hotel I was in also. So we had a good time. Their rooms was where their rooms were, but we were all together most of the time. We went for breakfast together. We, laughed and joked. Good times till morning time. Then I told them, I said, you know what? I'm not waiting till checkout time. I'm going to leave. So, because I'm thinking about this weather here. Because they said it was going to be snowing until 10 or something like that, 10 in the morning. So I was like, oh, boy. So let me just get through this because I got to go through the states that was dealing with the snow. New York was snowing. New Jersey was snowing. Pennsylvania was snowing. I'm in Delaware. I got to pass all of that. So I'm like, oh. Anyway, this is how good God is. We had breakfast. I leave. It was not snowing in Delaware. It looked like it might have rained a bit, maybe through the night. I don't know. But the car looked like it got a free wash. You know, I was like, oh, hey, hey. Anyway, I'm driving. I get to Philadelphia. The roads are great. There's a few cars that got snow and ice built up on the top of it, and it's splashing on off, you know, when they hit a bump or something. You know, they hit a dip and it's splashing up. It's like, what? Oh, I look, oh, we in Philly. Oh, they must have got the snow. You see it on the signs. You don't see it on the road. The road is dry and good and great, you know. And I'm like, okay, I'm still driving. Get to New Jersey, same thing. Snow on the top of the cars. And honey, all the way home, the roads were good. There was no snow. I did not drive through snow because that's how my God is. He takes care of his babies. He knows his children. And he knows this chick has a lead foot. And I can't let my baby girl get hurt in this weather. So I don't care what y'all think. My papa, God, spoils me. And he made sure that the roads was clear for me to come home and get home safely. Say what you want. I believe that. Anyway, love you, Jesus. So, getting back to the story. It's Motivational Monday. I'm sorry. I really believe that. So, anywho, right, speaking about being a breaker of chains, I am breaking high blood pressure and sugar diabetes in my family, beginning with me. I want to be healthier. I've had 2 siblings that passed from high blood pressure and sugar diabetes on both my mother and my father's side, you know. It was my sibling. It's in our family. And the only way to treat it is to eat properly. You cannot think you're going to eat the wrong foods and turn around and not have a health issue. You can't eat the wrong foods every day. Okay. Now, when we went to the party, yes, I had a good time. They had some little cookies, but they were actually Oreos covered in like a vanilla cream, not cream, but some kind of chocolate, vanilla chocolate or something like that, or white chocolate. It was delicious. 2 of them. I had one of them, and I had put the other one up to come home. That did not make it home. I ate it that night. I'm trying to tell you, I ate what I wanted to eat that day for that party. I ate. You know what I mean? But I don't do that every day. I don't buy it so it's not home. It's not in my house to eat. You don't want to buy these things. You want to make sure that you buy the healthy stuff. So when you get hungry, that's what's there, the healthy stuff for you to eat. It's okay to, once in a blue, go to a party. It's okay to enjoy family and to eat their food. You don't want to sit there and, I don't eat that, I don't do that. You might as well bring your own lunch bag then, if you don't want to eat nothing anybody has, because nobody eats like you. You know, they're not going to eat like you. But if you want to enjoy life and the people, then one day, I would say, out of the month. I want to say out of the month. If you do it more than once out of the month, you need to be exercising and hydrating. You should be somebody who walks at least 5,000 steps per day, if not more. And you need to be drinking half of your body weight in water, half of your body weight in fluid ounces of water. So, example, if you weighed 150 pounds, you would be drinking 75 fluid ounces of water every day. Okay? Not once in a while, every day. Is that something you can handle? If it's something you can handle, by all means, you want to now and then, you can actually now and then go ahead. I just enjoyed myself. I had a good time. I was with family. I was around good people. I did not have to drive a long distance or anything. Anyway, I had a good time. The aim is to remove the unhealthy things from your diet or from your life, period. But now, since we're talking like that, I want to say what Auntie told me, okay, about her secret. I said to her, what's your secret to living to be 90 years old? What's your secret? She said, oh, it's not a secret, baby. It's not a secret. And she laughed. And she told me, she said, she enjoys her life. She said, I enjoy my life. She does not let people stress her out. If you got somebody, supposed to be a friend, a family member, anybody, I'm adding this. If you have a friend or family member, anybody that stresses you out for no reason, just, they're argumentative, distance yourself. It doesn't mean you don't love them. It just means your sanity and your stress levels are more important to you than what they have to give to you or offer to the table. Misery loves company. So if they're miserable, they're going to try to make you miserable. You smiling and they say something about how silly your smile look. I've had that. I've had somebody, he's smiling all the time. I'm not supposed to smile. All I do is smile. So we're going to have problems if you got an issue with my smile, Anyway, I'm just saying. Auntie said, don't let anybody stress you out. Live your life. She eats healthy. She said, I asked her, do you exercise? She said, exercise? She said, well, if you mean walk, then yeah, I walk. So yes, you know what I mean? She's active. That's why she lost the weight. That's why she looks good like that, because she's active. She walks. Walking is very good for you. It's good for your heart. It's good for your arteries. You know what I'm saying? And drinking that water. You have to drink the water because our bodies are made up of millions and trillions of cells, and those cells require water. You have to keep those cells, because a lot of our cells renew themselves, but without water they dry out. You have to drink your water. You want to drink your water. Anyway, it's Motivational Monday. I'm just so happy. I am so thrilled. I had a great time. I really did. And I wanted to go back and hang with them at checkout time from the hotel, but I was so concerned about the weather. I said, no, you need to get back. And I'm glad I did, because God paved my way. My path was so clean and perfect. Thank you, Jesus. Anyway, so I want to tell you guys about some foods that you should never eat if you have high blood pressure. And I just heard this from this doctor. She was saying pickles. Pickles are soaked inside of vinegar and something that's a lot of really, really high in sodium. She said, we love to eat them. I used to love to eat pickles, so I didn't know. And she said, do not. That's a food you definitely do not want to eat if you have high blood pressure. She said, any fried foods. You do not want to eat any kind of fried foods if you have high blood pressure. So that's number 2. Pickles is number 1. Any kind of fried foods, fried shrimp, fried chicken, fried, anything fried, French fries. You don't want to eat that because you have high sodium levels, and that's not good for you. Plus, fried foods also cause you to be high in cholesterol. So you want to stay away from that. Get an air fryer. An air fryer would fry it a different kind of way. But one thing I want to tell you about an air fryer. If you want fried chicken or anything, you cannot flour it. You have to make it without flour, because it's not going to fry your flour like oil would fry your flour. You understand? So yeah, get you an air fryer. And don't worry about buying flour for your fried chicken or for your fried shrimp or whatever you're frying, Let me give you, because I'm going to tell you something. When I first was put on this nutritional journey from the doctor, they gave me a list of things that I couldn't eat. And that's what my focus was on. I wanted those things. So I'm going to give you a list of foods you can eat so you can focus on those foods, okay? Like you can have shrimp. You can broil them. You can saute them. If you saute them in butter, but unsalted butter. Or you can use olive oil, a tinge of olive oil. Do them with onions, season it with onion powder, garlic, whatever you want to season it with. Not whatever, because don't you dare season it with salt. You are staying away from salt. Get salt out of your house. You do not need salt, okay? If you don't want to throw it away, use it to put salt in your path in the ground outside when it snows, okay? Break that ice up, but don't put it in your body. Anyway, start using real seasonings, real garlic. You can cut up a garlic clove. You can use garlic seasoning, but you can cut up a garlic clove. You can cut up some green peppers. Change your taste buds. Start liking what likes you. God made all of these things for us to eat so that we can keep these bodies healthy, because they will regenerate and create new cells for you as long as you're feeding it what you're supposed to feed it. So again, I always like to say, if God didn't make it, don't take it. Okay. Anyway, I just love talking to you guys. Foods that you can eat. Green vegetables, any kind of green vegetable, okay? Leafy green vegetables. Examples: spinach, collard greens, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, lettuce. You can eat the spinach raw or cooked, however you want to make it. The green vegetables, other green vegetables: asparagus, okra, string beans, peas, broccoli, turnip greens. Turnip greens is the leafy green. Any kind of green vegetables. If it has a seed in it, it's not a vegetable, it's a fruit. Like avocados, that's a fruit. Tomatoes are not green vegetables, and tomato is a fruit also. I'm telling you what you can eat. You can have tomatoes, but don't overdo tomatoes. Tomatoes are not something you want to have every day or all week. Tomatoes will cause you to have a leaky gut, okay? I loved tomatoes. I used to have tomatoes in everything. Fresh tomatoes, oh my God, in my salad, in everything. I love tomatoes. And then I was wondering, why did I feel so bloated? Why did my stomach feel nauseous most of the time? And when I found out I had leaky gut, because they said, well, do you eat tomatoes? I eat tomatoes every day. No, tomatoes. So I don't tell you no tomatoes at all. What I stopped doing was eating tomatoes for like 2 months. And then every once in a while, I'll buy me some cherry tomatoes to put in a salad or something. And then once that's gone, I won't buy it again for maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't do it every day. Even when I have them, I might eat it raw one time in something. The next time, to finish them up, I will cook them in something. And then I won't buy it again for a while. Because you have to discipline yourself. We don't have anybody else to discipline us. We have to do these things for ourselves. When you was a child and you needed to go to school, you didn't want to go to school. I don't want to go. I mean, some of you may have because you liked school, but a lot of times we did not want to go to school. We even pretended to be sick. Our parents made us go to school. We don't have that luxury anymore, to have our parents make us eat what we need to eat. So you have to be your own parent and take care of your health. Okay, remember, it is your divine right to love yourself and to grow old gracefully. All right, take care of yourselves, people. That's all I'm asking. Drink half of your body weight in water. Get active. Walk at least 5,000 steps per day. 30 minutes of walking is going to give you that 5,000. So you can do it in the house on the treadmill if you have one. You can do it around your blocks as long as you need to until 30 minutes is up. And get some exercise. Do some squats. Squats help tighten your core. And it prevents slip and fall accidents, because our legs get weak when we don't use them properly. And if we're not tightening our core, then you can lose your balance. And that's what happens. A lot of deaths for people in our age range is from slip and fall accidents. So to prevent that, you do want to do you can do squats. You can do jumping jacks in the morning. First thing in the morning, do 25 jumping jacks. That's to get your heart racing. Do your walking, and then get you some squats in. You want to be doing 50 squats. I'm giving you a break and not adding anything to it, because last week I was enjoying family also. That was another thing. I went to my sister's daughter, so that's my niece. Her birthday was in January, and I wanted my son to be there too because his birthday was in January also. But it turns out he couldn't come because he was celebrating his wife's birthday that weekend. So he didn't come. But anyway, we had a good time. It was my sister and her family. It was my brother, he came, I came, and my niece and her family. We went to their house and stayed a night. And well, actually, we stayed the weekend. But I had a good time. We whipped them in some spades. We whipped the life out of them. Me and my little sister beat the guys, and we beat whoever sat down to play us. We beat them. Boom, boom, boom. You know, they was trying to cheat us, trying to call us cheaters. They was doing all types of anything. Whatever. We ain't got to cheat you to beat you, boo. But anyway, I had a good time. So I'm going to end this. I really got to go. It's a work day. So I just love talking to you guys. I love you. I miss you. And I care. All right. But I want you guys to have a wonderful Monday. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And don't forget to say your affirmations and to get yourself healthy by getting active. Do what you need to do this week, okay? Start in the morning, start on your lunch break, start in the evening before bed. Just start, all right? What's it going to be, one day or day one? You figure it out. All right. Love you guys. Later, Gator.